You have a string and you are confronted with a programming need to access or return some characters out of all the characters you have in a given string. How do you do this? It's very simple. You need to employ an operation known as slicing operation to return or access some characters out of all the characters you have in a given string. And those some characters are called substring. Okay, a substring is a string like any other string, just that it is picked out of a string. It is produced from another string. A string produced from another string is called substring, or pick out of another string is called substring. Substring of the string from which it is produced. Okay, and the operation of doing so, that is the operation of picking a substring out of a string, is called slicing. And the commands for the computer to carry out a slicing operation is given as S, where S is the string from which we want to produce another string, or from which we want to pick out another string, or from which we want to pick out a substring, and a pair of square brackets starts enclosing. So the enclosing, the pair of square brackets shall enclose start colon end, where start is an numerical index and the end too is a numerical index. So this command returns a substring of S from start to one shot of n. A substring of S from start to one shot of n. I don't have a better way of explaining this apart from going directly to the practical application of the syntax in a coding environment. And look at this example 1. The string we have is house, okay? And we have inside the square, a pair of square brackets, we have 0, colon, and 1. So this command will return a substring from 0 to 1 short of 1. And 1 short of 1 is 1 minus 1. So it will return a substring from 0 to 0, which is H in the string house. Okay? And look at example 2. We have the same string house, and inside the pair of square bracket you have 0, colon, 2. Okay? So it will return a substring from 0 to 1 short of 2. And 1 short of 2 is 2 minus 1, which is 1. And so it will return the substrings will be from H0, not U. Okay? H is 0 and O is 1. Okay? Because 1 short of 2 is 1. And this is going to be the stopping end. Okay? And example 3, the same string house, and what we have inside the pair of square bracket is 0, colon, 3. So it will return a substring from 0 to 1 short of 3. And 1 short of 3 is 2. Okay? And what we have as the return value or as the output is HOU. H0, O, 1, U, 2. Okay? Because 1 short of 3 is 2. Okay? And example 4, what we have in at the same string house, what we have in the pair of square bracket is 1, colon, 2. So this time around it will start picking out from the character at index 1 to 1 short of 2. And 1 short of 2 is 1. So it will start picking out from 1 and end at 1. And what we have at index 1 is in the string house is O. Okay? And as you can see, the output is O. And this is example 5, which is I think is the okay. This is example 5, and what we have in the same string house, what we have in the square in the pair of square bracket is 1 colon 3. This time around, it will return a substring from index 1 to 1 short of 3, and 1 short of 3 is 2, because 3 minus 1 is 2. So as you can see, the return or the output is OU. O, which is at index, which is the character at index 1, and U is the character at index 2. Okay, this is the last example we have, example 6. This time around, what we have in the square, the same string house, what we have in the pair of square bracket is 2 colon 5. So it will return a substring starting from a character at index 2 to 1 short of 5. 1 short of 5 is 4. Okay, so the return value, or the output, is USE, because U is the character in the string house. U is the character at index 2, S is at index 3, E is at index 4. Yes, because 5 minus 1 is 4. So thank you, class.